The endocrine system is the collection of glands that produce hormones that regulate metabolism, growth and development, tissue function, sexual function, reproduction, sleep, and mood, among other things.
The endocrine system is made up of the pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid glands, adrenal glands, pancreas, ovaries in females, and testicles in males.
While we can live without some of the glands, without others or replacement hormones, we would die. For example, the pancreas creates insulin. If you lose the pancreas, you have to inject yourself with insulin or else you will die. Emotions are controlled by your body's chemicals, aka the endocrine system. Cushing syndrome occurs when your body is exposed to high levels of hormone cortisol for a very long time. Cushing syndrome may be caused when your body makes too much cortisol on its own. This disease affects the adrenal glands from producing cortisol. Too much secretion of cortisol can produce some of the hallmark signs of Cushing syndrome. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more on Cushing syndrome. As you can see, I broke my clavicle, and if you ever break your clavicle, you can just go to sling.com and get yourself a free sling. First 20 people to come can get their sling any color. Hi, I'm Devin Foster, and today we're going around asking people about what they think or have heard of Cushing syndrome, and today we're here with Mrs. Corcoran on her thoughts.
I really haven't heard of Cushing systems, but I suspect it has something to do with your body and with the endocrine system.
Hi, Devin Foster here again. We're continuing our segment on asking people their thoughts on Cushing syndrome, if they've ever heard of it, or if they know anyone with it. So today we're here with Mr. Corcoran.
Hello, Devin.
Hello. Do you know anyone with Cushing syndrome? Have you ever heard of it before? Do you know any symptoms? Anything?
Well, I don't know anybody with it, but I do know a little bit about it. I've heard that it does cause excessive weight gain, and I think sometimes in the face.
Correct.
Welcome back to our late night talk show. Now we're going to talk about the symptoms and treatments to this Cushing syndrome. Symptoms of Cushing syndrome include weight gain, thin arms and legs, a round face, increased fat around the base of the neck, a fatty hump between the shoulders, easy bruising, wide purple stretch marks, mainly on the abdomen, breast, hips, and under the arms, and weak muscles. This affects everyday life because of the symptoms I previously announced, as well as in women it can cause the menstrual cycle to stop, and in men it can cause erectile dysfunction. Some treatments include surgery to remove the tumor that the syndrome produced, radiation therapy, and medications.
As you can see here, I have our standard bottle of cortisone. You can get it at your standard CVS store with 30 pills for $41. And what it does is it controls excessive production of cortisol at the adrenal gland. Crushing Cushing syndrome.